What's up, Diamond Dogs? Welcome back to the channel. Season 3 premiere of Ted Lasso is here, and wow, what a roller coaster ride they have sent us on. And this whole Nate storyline has gotten so wild, and it's just gotten
a whole lot of that.
Yeah.
A whole lot of that.
If you can't tell, it's a ghost holding middle fingers. I mean, this has gone to a place that I never, oddly enough, I think I said early on when he started like making good decisions, just give Nate a team. I feel like he's on the track to becoming a manager in this sport. And here he is, managing a team with Rupert under very different circumstances than I was expecting. This Nate storyline, I view it very differently because there's very similar parallels to what everyone else is dealing with. The Rebecca storyline, the Jamie storyline, even what Ted's dealing with. The difference with Nate is that he's fully gone all in and embraced the dark side. 1 million%, he is Anakin Skywalker and Rupert is Darth Sidious. And he's basically like put his hand on his shoulder at the funeral, was like, come with me. I've got better things for you to come do. We're going to go kill a bunch of younglings and we're going to handle this. And he's
I'm
like,
sure he didn't just say,
yes, Lord.
Oh my God. Did he just whisper, come to the dark side?
Now rise, Darth Nathan. I mean, like, Rebecca was doing horrible shit, gave her a bunch of shit for it, didn't like the way she was doing it, and was constantly calling her a bad person if she proceeded. She saw what she was doing, she course corrected, she apologized. Jamie, the same thing. Total dickhead, doing a bunch of bad shit, giving him shit for all the stuff that he was doing, but then he came to the realization, course corrected, apologized, and had some humbling moments. Really big, moving character development style things. But Nate, nah, he doesn't get the same benefit of the doubt here because he went all in. That conversation that he had with Ted during like the halftime of the last game, I mean, obviously they all have issues with their fathers. It feels like it all stems from that. And the idea that even earlier Sam was having a conversation through Ted to Rebecca, it was very similar that Nate was having a talk to Ted through Ted to his father. But it's like going through, tearing the believe sign, like everything that he did, he just leaned all in. And he was drinking his own Kool-Aid. He believed his own hype. He thought he was bigger, better, badder than everyone else. And it just turned into a situation to where he stormed off. And then the season ends with him managing this new, I assume he's the manager, and Rupert bought this new team, sold stock in AFC Richmond, gave it back to Rebecca, and now he's owning this new team. AFC Richmond won their match. They're back in the Premier League, so they're going to be bumped back up. They got promoted, and they're going to be playing each other. Holy shit. This Nate storyline.
I think I would bump myself right back down so that we didn't have to do that.
I mean, you would want to go through and whip their ass, for sure.
I mean, though.
You want to kick the shit out of them.
I like to avoid confrontation, but sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I just, it's really tough too because you know Ted is a very forgiving dude. He, even in the moment, he was telling him, yeah, you're right. Everything Nate was saying, he was like, yeah, you're right, you did earn this, you're right. Like he kept very chill, very monotone, very non-combative tone of voice in response to Nate. Yeah. And even when the comeback began, because they were down 2-0 at half, they thought the Nate false nine wasn't working. And Nate's like, oh, you're going to keep calling it that, and I'm going to get blamed if it doesn't work, and this and that. And yeah, even when the comeback started, Ted made an effort to go tap Nate and be like, hey, yeah, like good, awesome, like you did a good job. So I full dark side, full heel turn all the way through. Ironically, another really big heel turn happened with John Cena, and spoiler alert, sorry. But it's like very much along the lines of like, you turn your back to the people because does Nate have valid complaints? Yeah, maybe to an extent, but also at the same time, it's not like he was being completely neglected.
I love that you boil everything down to Star Wars and wrestling, and then you ask me a question that you don't need an answer for. Yeah. Sure. Go off.
But the idea that like he wasn't being neglected, he was still being given opportunities to make really big important decisions with the team. Like where is your stance on Nate right now?
He's unable to self-reflect, course correct. He needs therapy. He needs group therapy with his dad. He just needs to look inside. I don't know. It's
tough, right?
I feel like he's lost, but like I said this with the last episode, like your biggest fan can become your biggest hater in 2 seconds.
And it always goes back to your whole thing about hurt people.
Yes, he's
Like,
hurting. And he, instead of looking inside, like, I need to fix something inside me, he's lashing out and he's trying to make everybody else's life miserable.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's building himself up. Sorry, I'm not a therapist, nor do I pretend to be one on YouTube. But, like, this just feels like something, you know, we've seen.
It does. Before. It does feel like the whole personal attention thing, I think, is where this is all kind of stemming from. I think once they brought Roy on to be the staff, I think Nate's voice felt like it was diminished, even though, again, he let him run the offense or set the strategy for their most important game. And he's like, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to run with Nate's false nine. We're going to do it. And stuck through all the way to the end. And it's like, yeah, maybe you weren't getting that one-on-one time. I think that's what manifested the anger and the disappointment in his head. Despite all this other positive stuff going on, none of it mattered.
Yeah.
And he was just focused on the negative, and then whatever Rupert told him, which clearly was like, you're the boss, you come run a team with me, I got this plan, this and that. So I'm really curious to see where it goes. The finale did have some really fun moments, though. It had a couple really good ones. The whole Danny Rojas getting the penalty kick.
That
Jamie,
was so nice.
Yeah, Jamie being selfless, giving him an opportunity to redeem himself, and didn't realize that he hadn't done a penalty kick since he killed Earl with the previous one. And the idea that Jamie in that moment, which he could have been hero, he could have been the one who tied the game, got them promoted. Ironically, he was the one that got them relegated. He passed it off to Danny Rojas to have a moment that he needed. Football is life. He kicked the penalty kick and scored. What a moment. They've got the new little mascot, adorable little puppy.
Cute.
So that was a really great story. And then like the Jamie thing is also a really nice full circle type of story. And I've gone back and forth on the Keely and Roy situation. Keely getting an opportunity to run her whole PR firm, become a boss. We've been talking about this, boss ass bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And
Get it,
that's been a big theme. The whole Roy, like, I know our initial discussion was like they're breaking up. I'm not sure if they are. I think they're actually in a good track right now. I know Roy bought the tickets to go on like a 6-week vacation. Unrealistic considering her new job placement.
I don't know.
I'm hoping that it's just a situation to where she's going to be busy regardless. He's going to take advantage to have some time to himself, and they're going to come back and be great.
I feel like this is it.
You
I feel
think
like
so?
this is the end. I feel like we're not really going to see Keely anymore because now she's got her own thing, and I love Keely.
I think we're gonna.
I love Keely and Roy together. They complement each other so nicely.
I think the relationship with Rebecca is going to keep her around enough. That's kind of my thought process. I don't think she's gone.
I don't think we're going to see her anymore unless you see like a random text.
That would be brutal. I mean, there were a lot of that. I felt like a lot of storylines, like Diamond Dogs. Is that even a thing anymore? Now that Nate's basic, but like Nate basically like crushed the morality of the group and violated the trust. I'm wondering how they move forward. But Sam's staying, so that's good. A lot of stuff happening. A lot of stuff.
I mean, Roy, Ted, and Beard are still there. Well, and Higgins.
Yeah, Higgins.
I love Higgins so much.
So maybe Roy can replace Nate in the group, and we can move forward and more grunts and Fox.
Oi.
Yeah, good stuff. I mean, Sam staying, Rebecca. I think this is going to be interesting to see if their relationship turns into anything because she's kind of in limbo. She's in like no man's land with the relationship thing. She's like, she doesn't want him to leave, but can't give him an answer.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff going on. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how they handle season 3. You ready for it?
Yes.
Let's go. Oh.
Paging passenger Lasso. Report to the ticket desk.
He looks kind of rough.
We got to roll. Come on.
Oh.
Let's go. Your mom sent you a text.
Oh.
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 Passenger Henry
Hey,
Lasso.
we're here. Sorry about that. Little guy was trying to unlock Princess Peach on Super Smash Bros.
I once held an entire flight to Sydney hostage until I finished the final level of Breath of the Wild.
Feels like a potentially troublesome sentence to say in this setting, but hey, I appreciate you. All right, big guy. Let's get you all set up here.
So his son came and visited it, and that's why he looks sad, because he's sending him back home.
Yeah. He's grown.
Dad, I made you something.
What you got? Oh, a little tiny Premier League trophy? All right. Can't wait to drink champagne out of this sucker, you know?
It's just that until you win the real one.
You never know, right?
I'm sorry, Mr. Lasso, but we are pressed for time.
Of course. Whew, 6 weeks goes by real quick when you're having fun, don't it? Hey, do me a favor. When you get home, will you give your mom a big squeeze for me and let her know I love her? Yeah? Well, until then, here, you bring it in. Come on.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. That's so nice. It's a long flight. Look back. Oh! I'm fine. It's fine. We're fine.
Good morning, Ted.
Hey, Doc.
How you feeling?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
So how did the drop-off go?
Well, for me or for him? Because I think those are two very different answers. But no, I'm fine. I don't know. I just feel kind of guilty about the little guy flying
Oh my
off
God.
himself again.
Look at all the people.
But children are resilient, and a sense of autonomy at Henry's age is good for him.
Was that Nate?
I remember being left at school when I was Henry's age. I ended up helping our custodian, Mr. Maher, clean half the school until my dad remembered to come pick me up. He gave Mr. Maher cash for babysitting me. I showed up to school the next day, and Mr. Maher gave me the money as payment for the work I'd done. So then I used that money to buy him a thank you gift. Never got the chance to give it to him because, well, he ended up getting hit by a train.
Oh, God.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, well, neither did Mr. Maher.
Holy shit.
Are you feeling good about the upcoming season?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, I guess I do sometimes wonder what the heck I'm still doing here. I mean, I knew why I came, but it's the sticking around I can't quite figure out.
You don't quit things, Ted.
Right. Maybe my being here is doing more hurt than helping at this point, you know?
Well, as the man once said, doubt can only be removed by action.
Ooh, I like that.
I thought you would.
Hey, you still cool with me asking you some personal questions?
For now, yes, go on.
I recognize you from that show Leaky Diapers, don't I?
Peaky Blinders, leaky diapers. Ah!
What team you with right now?
Can't say.
Or what sport?
Can't say.
Uh-huh. How many Australians you got on the team?
9.
Oh, rugby.
Oh, my God.
Okay, Ted, I need to go.
Okay. Talk to you later, Doc.
Goodbye, Ted.
I love that they're still talking and working together. I think it's very important for him. Especially after the Nate situation.
Oh, God, Nate.
Bloody hell! All of them have us finishing last this season. Every television pundit, every lonely, middle-aged, sports blogging loser writing in his mother's basement.
Damn, girl.
Henry went back to Kansas this morning, dropped him off the airport a little bit ago. Now he's up in a plane, 10,000 feet in the sky.
I think they probably fly higher than that.
Yeah, well, I'm down here on Earth, checking my phone every 10 minutes, watching this plane get further and further away.
Apparently, everyone alive has picked Richmond to finish in 20th place this season.
Well, you know what? I predict all their predictions ain't gonna come true. So it looks like we got ourselves a prediction Mexican standoff, or as they call them in Mexico, a prediction standoff.
They've picked Rupert to finish in the top 4.
Rupert's gonna play this year?
No,
Oh, so you mean West Ham?
precisely. Everyone thinks he's better than us.
They.
Yes, that's what I said, they. So, what's the plan? How are we going to beat him?
Them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The fellas we got are already gelling real nice. I think we're gonna do just fine this season.
Ted, this team doing just fine is a far cry from you telling me we're going to win the whole fucking thing.
Did I really say that?
Yes, you did, over there after the Man City loss. Just before you blasted half a litre of Pellegrino in my face.
Oh, right.
Wait, what happened?
I love it.
I have a very important lunch meeting with one Miss Keely Jones.
Ooh.
For some much-needed girl talk.
See?
Another one! Dead lost! What? Dead last. Who wrote that? Fucking everybody, bro! Maybe they're trying to motivate us.
Oh, Danny, love you.
Hey,
I
guys,
hate it.
We ain't gonna get
I
ready.
hate the hair.
Together and together.
Yeah, what is going on here, Jamie?
I hate the highlights. I hate the down. I don't like it.
What are you doing? Working on some new trick plays or something?
No tricks, just an old classic.
This is the best way for us to play this season. 4-4-2, which is
4 defenders, 4 in the midfield, and 2 up front.
God, I'm proud of you.
they'll always know what they're supposed to do, and more importantly, where they're supposed to be every fucking minute of every fucking game against every fucking opponent.
Yeesh. Who invented this thing? The Russians?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's a good idea, Roy. I think it's a great one. Let's do it.
Okay, and look, I know I don't have Nate's fucking tactical super brain, but I do know it's more important to be solid than clever when you're the underdogs.
How come you never hear of an overdog?
In German, the Uberhund, but in English, we say top dog, or, more specifically, West Ham.
Fuck you, Nate.
See the ghosts.
Make melodies, fam.
You're a dick.
Wow.
What a dick. Can he really be that good without the extra help from people that were supporting him?
There he is, the Wonder Kid himself.
Get out.
He's really leaning full into this all the way.
He's gone full asshole.
Advantage of being a female owner in sports. Thank you. Fuck you, Joe Rogan. Sorry, everyone. This is my friend, my former boss, my angel mentor guru, Rebecca. And, Rebecca, these are the poets and the geniuses behind KJPR.
Hello? Hey, it's all right.
Oh no.
I'm so busy, I literally have to make time in my schedule to sit at my desk and cry.
Keely.
Double booked you.
Oh, Keely.
Kenneth around today?
Yeah, no, Kenneth lives here.
He does?
Yeah.
Since when?
Ever since his cult got shut down.
Oh, Kenneth was in a cult?
No. He was the leader of them.
What? Okay.
What?
This segment of today's training is now complete. I need everyone to go hop on the bus. We're taking practice on the road. And last one in the parking lot has to eat a little bug. Everyone run except Roy. Let's go!
Except Roy. I fucking love this.
Crying is the best, isn't it? It's like an orgasm for the soul. Ooh. You know, in the last 3 years married to Rupert, I don't think I cried once about anything. Not even a John Lewis Christmas commercial.
Oh, I'm really sorry again about your blouse.
What are you talking about? It's barely noticeable.
I fucking love this.
Sucks butt that everyone's predicted Richmond to finish last. I mean, what floppy cocks? You're not actually worried about that, though, right?
No, I'm a bit worried that Ted isn't worried enough.
Yeah, but you got to let Ted be Ted, right?
Yes. More bothered that Rupert must just be so happy right now.
Who's really gotten stuck in your head these days, huh?
No! Yes, but he's not stuck in the same way he used to be stuck. Back then, I wanted to destroy everything Rupert loved. You know, like Left Eye from TLC when she burnt all her boyfriend's trainers in Bath and ended up burning down the entire house.
Yeah, I remember that. R.I.P.
But the me now doesn't feel the need to destroy Rupert's life. No, the now me just wants to beat him, to win. That's growth, right? Dinner this evening?
I can't. Roy and I are finally having the talk with Phoebe.
Oh, okay, they're still together, thank God.
You, come over here. Come over here. Come and stand on this line for me. This, over here. Yeah. Everyone, this is the dum-dum line. This is where dum-dums go. Stay. You, go in for the dum-dum.
Do you feel good about yourself?
Wonder Kid himself.
Hello.
Pre-season prognostications. Are they delish? Especially poor old Richmond. Can you believe they're picked to finish 20th?
Yeah, because there's no 21st.
That's very good. I hope you got some more zingers like that in your back pocket for the presser today.
I might.
They didn't know what they had letting you go. Nathan Shelley, you are a killer.
They didn't let him go.
Thank you, Mr. Mannion.
Oh, no, please, Nathan, call me Rupert.
Mr. Mannion, the car is being removed from the lot as we speak. Security thinks one of the new cleaners must have parked in the Prestige.
It's his car.
Yes, that's my car. Sorry.
Is it really?
Well, yeah, yes. I mean, it's the one that I drove here.
Let security know that we have found the automobile's owner and everything's fine.
Yes, Mr. Mannion.
I know you'll make me proud. I believe in you.
Thank you, Mr. Rupert. Just Rupert. Plain Rupert. Rupert.
I don't like this version of Nate at all.
Sucks.
Come on, fellas. Here we are. Here we go, guys. It's down the hatch. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be fine. Is that Roy Kent? Roy Kent! Is that you? Get fucked!
Yeah, definitely.
I want people to be be so fun.
Are you sure you want to watch this?
No, I don't want to, Leslie, but it's part of my job. I need to be ready to comment if Rupert would say something snide about me or the team. Where are they, by the way? Shouldn't they be training now?
Yeah, come on down, fellas. Greyhound, behold the majesty of the London sewer system.
Disgusting.
Yep, that's what I thought at first as well. But then over the summer, Henry and I took a tour of this place with Ivor here.
Why would you take your kid for a tour of a sewer?
Well, it was his idea. On his plane ride over here, the fella sitting next to him was watching that horror movie, It.
My favorite.
So then when he heard about this tour, he has to go on it in order to face his fears.
It's fucking smart.
Wait, do we have a creepy clown that's gonna pop up?
Welcome. Lovely to see you all, and thank you for selecting our humble little football club to do so well this season.
Twat.
The Wonder Kid himself, our new manager, Nathan Shelley.
I love that nickname is stuck because he hates it so much.
Very nice to be here. I'm pretty sure I said Wunderkind. But
No one cares.
it doesn't matter. Sorry, does anyone have any questions?
How are you and the lads getting on?
Yeah, really great. Getting to know them, getting to know all about them, getting to like them. So,
It's not so easy, is it, bud?
excuse me a second.
Are you having a panic attack, perhaps? What is... The spitting has got to be the most disgusting thing.
It's time I shoe.
Coach Shelley, you are now the manager of a contending Premier League team, but just 2 years ago, you were a mere kit man. It must all feel a bit overwhelming for you, yes?
Not for me, no, because I earned this job. What's overwhelming is the confusion I feel when someone so intelligent looking asks such a stupid question. Anyone else?
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Isaac.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Fellas, take a look around. What are we surrounded by down here?
Shit.
Coach,
Yeah, Jamie.
we're surrounded by poopy.
Poop. Poopy.
But if you ask me, we're surrounded by a whole bunch of poop up there as well, yeah? Right now, y'all's brains are basically London in 1857. They're blocked up by other people's dookie.
I used to use the word dookie when I was a kid.
So if you're ever having a crisis of confidence, borrow some of Jamie's. Yeah? Or if you're feeling down, get some Danny in your life.
Aw, Danny.
Coach Shelley, regarding your old team AFC Richmond, any idea why everyone is expecting them to finish 20th?
Probably because there's no 21st.
All we gotta do is remember to stay connected to one another and let anything we don't need flow right through, all the way to, I don't know, Germany, or where's it go, Ivor?
Processed through a treatment plant and dumped back into the ocean.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's horrible.
Coach Shelley, would you like to comment on the new picture of AFC Richmond that's just showed up online?
I think I know where the team's gone.
Yeah, well, it makes sense to me. Probably have to train in a sewer because their coach is so shitty.
Karma's a bitch, dude.
Oh, boy.
What?
That little prick.
Who?
Let's check your phone.
Oh.
Yo, you see what they said about us?
I better say so.
Hey, lads. Remember, it's just poopy. Let it flow.
Yeah.
Hi, just like in the sewer.
Where were you this afternoon?
Oh, I took the fellas on a little impromptu field trip.
Yes, to a sewer, Ted. I know. Everyone knows.
And you're upset that I didn't invite you?
No, Coach Lasso, I'm upset because the team that I own is projected to finish last this season. Did you hear what Nathan was saying about you?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you planning on addressing that?
No, ma'am.
Everyone is laughing at us. Ted, at you, at our team, at me. Rupert is laughing at me, Ted, and I am begging you, please, fight back.
Expectations for us are as low as a rattlesnake's belly button, huh? But hey, we got 38 chances to prove all them folks wrong, though, right? Yeah. And my hopes are as high as a giraffe's top hat. Next question. And if it is, why is a giraffe wearing a top hat? Don't ask me, man. Go ask a giraffe.
Oh my God, honey.
Mark Adebayo, The Independent.
Congrats on the new gig.
Do you have any response to the comments made earlier today by your former assistant coach, Nathan Shelley?
Yes, I do. I thought it was hilarious. I mean, he came and got us, didn't he? No doubt about that. Hey, but that's Nate the Great for you. He's the same way on the pitch. You know, he'll find the tiniest little weakness in a team and just want to attack that. I mean, he's a junkyard dog, man. And smart. They're real lucky to have him over there at West Ham. I wish him the best of luck.
Rebecca's not gonna
She doesn't get it.
No.
I guess I'm a little surprised that's all you could come up with, especially against me. You know, not one joke about me being a dumb American. Come on, man. Sitting there. I mean, I'm so dumb. Y'all supposed to say, how dumb are you? Lloyd?
How dumb are you?
Well, I'm so dumb that the first time I heard y'all talking about Yorkshire pudding, I thought it was a fancy word y'all had for dog poop. I mean, I'm so dumb.
How dumb are you?
Yeah, all right, well, you know. Well, whenever I text someone over here about money, I still spell pounds LBS. I'm not a great coach. Probably ain't. You know, I've been doing this sport now for 3 years, and I still get a chuckle every time someone talks about a handball violation. And not one crack about my appearance? About this mustache? I look like Ned Flanders is doing cosplay as Ned Flanders.
He does. He does.
I'm more corny than Kevin Costner's outfield.
Oh, come on, y'all.
Field of Dreams? No?
Watch it. Good movie.
Well, hey, how about this one? Regarding my panic attacks, I've had more psychotic episodes than Twin Peaks. I mean, I'm so crazy. I'm crazy. There we go.
Yes! Got him, little bitch.
Yup. I hate that he has NS on his vest. Nikki Steve.
No.
I hate it. Yeah!
I have a package for you.
Oh, thank you.
Please be something from Ted.
Please be poop.
It's from Mr. Mannion.
Oh.
No.
Already got him a car.
I don't know if I should open it in front of you or wait for you to leave.
It's a car.
She's fun.
To match his hair.
And then the police like roll up behind him and like, that car's stolen.
I'm finished, Uncle Roy.
Womp womp. Time for the talk.
But are we having the talk or something else?
Either you think I did something very good, or you guys did something very bad.
Your Uncle Roy and I have something we need to tell you. We're going on a
broke
break.
up. Oh. That talk.
Well,
We broke up.
but don't worry, because your Uncle Roy and I talked, and you and I can still see each other whenever you want to.
Why are you breaking up?
Good question. Thank you so much.
We're too busy.
But you were both busy before.
We're more busy now.
How so?
Keep pressing, kid.
She's got her own company now. That takes up a lot of her time and focus. We had a coach quit, so it's now my responsibility for tactics and strategies and shit.
Roy, I know you're scared about that, but it's gonna... Do you want to talk about it some more, or...?
No, not really. It makes sense. I mean, you're only together a year, and few relationships can survive a major career change, much less two. One of my core beliefs is that nothing lasts forever.
Honey.
Are you sure you're doing the right thing?
I don't know.
Can I say a bad word?
Go on.
I think you're being stupid.
Let him know, kid. Let him know.
Kids sometimes see stuff that we just don't.
You ever wonder why we're here, Coach?
In London or on Earth?
Well, both, I guess. But for the sake of this conversation, let's go with London.
Carry on.
I can't tell if it's more crazy or less crazy that we're still here.
We grabbing a beer, Coach?
No, I can't. I want to talk to Henry. Why?
Because we just passed your apartment.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Night, Coach.
Night, Coach.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Carmen Sandiego himself. How was your flight?
It was good. I watched a movie called The Exorcist.
What?
I put the trophy you gave me right down here, smack dab in the middle of Nelson Road Stadium. How about that?
Why is Nate off to the side?
Oh, well, remember, he's not part of the team anymore, yeah?
You could still be friends, right?
You know what? You're right, buddy. Here, yeah, all right, let me fix that for you right now. There you go. You know I don't like being away from you, right?
Yeah.
And that I'd only ever do it for something really important, something I believe in, yeah?
Yeah.
And do you understand why I'm still here?
Of course. To win the whole thing.
Well, now, don't forget, winning ain't everything.
Yeah, Dad, but you gotta try, right?
Oh, honey.
No, you're absolutely right. We always have to try.
Now the universe is alive!
Whoa!
Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet. Jake gave it to me.
Oh, snap. Well, that's cool. Who's Jake?
Mommy's friend.
Oh.
See? It lights up.
Great.
Oh.
That was an interesting start.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like Nate's gonna have a really, really big rude awakening coming. Like,
one can only hope.
Obviously, he faced some issues at the very beginning of that press conference, but then he did his spitting thing and pumped himself up.
I can't get over how disgusting that is. It's so gross, just randomly spitting everywhere.
I think it's going to backfire on him greatly, being a complete dickhead to everyone. And then the idea that Ted completely responded in Ted style and was just he basically blew him off and was just making jokes about himself. And that clearly had an impact on Nate because he slammed his laptop down. It was
That's the best. That's the absolute best.
Don't ever let someone know that they're getting to you. And in Rebecca's mind, I think this is why Rebecca, obviously the text from Keeley helped, but I think Rebecca, if she got her way and Ted came out aggressive, not in his style, Nate and everyone would know that they got to him.
Mm-hmm.
And Nate trying to break Ted and his morale and his character and trying these low blows. Ted, if he came out of character, it would be obvious and it would be bad.
Yeah.
He has to stay the course of who he is, stay true to himself. And again, like Dr. Sharon said in the finale, the truth's going to set you free.
That's
such
true.
a great line.
That is true.
And this idea of Nate trying to be this person, this isn't who he is. He's trying to create this image. He's trying to project, and this idea of his just overall behavior. I love that his mom, I think it was his mom, would send him a text saying your dad didn't like it, he'll get over it. That's a big deal.
Dad didn't like it, he swore.
Yeah. So this idea that dad is now not approving of your behavior, that's going to hit him. It's probably going to send him even
How
deeper.
old are we, man?
I mean, we always want our parents' acceptance. If you got a relationship with your parents, you want that. You want your dad to say good job and shit. You always want that to happen, regardless if you're 40 or 10. But it's just this idea that Nate is dying for that, and he's not is Rupert going to be that father figure for him?
No.
That's going to pump him up. The moment something goes wrong, Rupert's going to tear you apart.
And take your car away.
Yeah, 100%. The moment you fail, he's going to give. If something doesn't go the way he wants, he's going to take. Because you see how he has a total personality shift when he's around Rupert? He's terrified. He's scared.
Yeah. Rupert is kind of terrifying.
He reverts back to the old Nate, and I don't know. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how this all plays out. I hope they completely fall flat on their face. The fact that he pulled the player off the field and put him on a dum-dum line, that's not going to get these players to want to play for you, bro.
Mm-mm.
The thing that he doesn't understand is that coaching isn't just being smart with strategy. Your tactics could be great. Your strategies could be amazing. You could put all the players in the right places and do all the right stuff. But if these folks don't want to play for you, none of that shit's going to matter. If they don't want to go out there and ride or die for their coach, none of it's going to matter. And I don't think Nate's going to ever get any of that out of anybody. At least this version of him. I always made the comment about how smart everyone's making comments about how smart he is. He is smart.
He is.
But that's not all it takes to be a good coach.
Correct.
You have to be able to get on the same level as your players. You got to have moments of fun. You can't always be the boss and can't be dicks and put people on dumb lines and set examples constantly like that.
No.
Without there being some kind of checkout. The moment you lose the locker room, you hear it all the time in sports. The coaches lost the locker room, they're usually out very quickly after that. If you lose your locker room, you're done. The players don't respect you. They're not going to play hard for you. They're not going to listen to you. They're not going to put the effort into the strategy and the tactics you create. The thing that Nate doesn't understand is that he might feel like he has all the power, but he doesn't have all the power. When you're the coach or the manager of a team, the players have the power, because if they're not willing to do what you're preaching, it doesn't matter. You could talk shit, you could yell, you could scream, you could send them on laps, you could bench them, you could do all the stuff to make you feel powerful. But the real power is actually having an entire team follow through with your tactics and your strategy and your plan, getting them on the same page as you. If they're all on different pages, you're a failure as a coach. And that's something that I think that's going to be a massive lesson.
Personal.
I think that's a massive lesson that Nate's going to learn in this process, that it's not all just about being how smart you are. You have to be relatable. You have to be able to connect to your teammates.
You gotta get on their level and dance like Ted does in the locker room.
Yeah. And
with his previous team.
And I'm hopeful that Ted's message of the poopy sewer system that he took the team on a tour to go see, I hope that message lands. It felt like it did.
I know, like with Jamie,
Jamie's like, it's just poopy. Like the way he says it is just absolutely poopy. Hilarious.
Yeah.
But like, that's the important thing. Like, these players respect Ted. They would run through a brick wall for him. I don't see anybody.
Especially Danny.
Yeah, I don't see anybody running through a brick wall for Nate. So I think he might have a really talented team in front of him, and they might be successful as a result of that. But the moment they start checking out, he's going to lose the locker room, and they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Yeah. So fuck Nate. I'm going to continue down that road because he absolutely sucks.
He does.
And his behavior
Mad at you, Nate.
His behavior is inappropriate. I think it's terrible. And I'm happy that Rebecca kind of calmed down on the going to war thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, it says a lot about you if you have to tear somebody else down to make yourself feel better.
I mean, it's a defense mechanism in her case, I feel like.
No, I was talking about Nate.
Oh, well, yeah.
Rebecca's not going to tear somebody down to make herself feel better.
I think she wanted Ted though.
Oh, no, I know. At least not publicly she didn't do that. Privately, she'll do that. But, when you're out there and, you are the face of something, if you have to tear somebody down to make yourself look good, it's not good.
I just think
terrible.
I think Rebecca literally wanted Ted to fight fire with fire and go to that press conference and talk shit back, and I think that's what she wanted because that's where her emotions are right now.
Yeah, but
then Keely's
perfect.
Good job letting Ted be Ted.
Yes.
And then I think it calmed her down and realized I gotta let Ted be Ted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm really curious to see where that story goes and how it plays out. I mean, it could go in a lot of different directions. They could be successful. They could fail. Nate could be great. He could be terrible. Who knows? But a lot of different things going on. And I love what's happening with the team right now. I hope that they do stay focused and they maybe add a couple players that can help them, elevate them a little bit.
We'll see.
And I hope they win. This Keely and Roy situation, I guess you were right. They broke up. I was really hopeful
I am not happy about the fact that I was right. I
think they'll get back together.
I hope so, because I am hoping that Roy and Keely decide that this was stupid. Why are we doing this?
I think Phoebe basically telling Roy,
that's exactly it.
You're being dumb or stupid. Yeah, it's you don't actually have a good reason why. You guys were very busy before, but I think the fact that you were working in the same building, got to see each other more, I think that was helpful. But now they're really busy in separate buildings. It's you guys make time for each other. It's just the way it goes. When you get busy, especially when you are both high level people in your industry, you just got to find time. But I think they're going to get back together.
I hope so.
I think
really
they
like
will.
them.
I think they will. I think that's where the Phoebe situation is going to come into play. Roy's going to be I let a child
school you.
Yeah, gave me some real information, and it's this is dumb. Let's make it work.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go there. So
let's hope.
Yeah, good start to season 3. Mm-hmm. Any other thoughts? All right, y'all. You guys leave all your thoughts. Leave them comments down below. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.